Oh man, yesterday was pretty eventful day. So I actually woke up at like 1:30 in the afternoon yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday, because the night before was the night that I made that video where I was out cruising O Street, and then we went to the street racing. So yeah, I didn't wake up until like 1:30 in the afternoon, because I didn't get home until like 2 or 3. Oh, they're burning something over there. Some smoke. So Saturday, it's game day. And here in Nebraska, we like our football. So the game actually started at 11. And then, yeah, like I said, I didn't wake up until like 1:30. So then I got a text from my roommate shortly after I woke up. It was like, hey, want to go to a bar and just, watch the game? And I was like, well, it's pretty much going to be over, but sure. So we actually ended up just going to Chili's. There's a Chili's probably about a mile from our house. So we went there, we got a big old thing of the bottomless chips and salsa. I got a bowl of soup. We just sat there and watched the end of the game. We did end up losing. I don't remember the final score. I think it might have been like 27-19 or something like that. So I mean, it wasn't terrible. And there's some people, I mean, this is only like what, our second game, and everyone's all like, oh yeah, we're already gonna have a terrible season. But we do actually have a new coach. So I mean, you gotta iron out some kinks. It's not gonna be perfect this first season. Everyone's all like, oh yeah, everyone was saying that, Scott Frost was gonna be, the saving grace for the Huskers. It's like, yeah, but keep in mind, this is his first season coaching us. It's not gonna be perfect. Gotta give it some time. This is after the game. We went and we walked around at the kind of outdoor shopping center that the Chili's was at. It's called South Point. We just kind of walked around to some different stores. I went to the Buckle and I got pressured into buying this new pair of pants. And the guy that was helping me was like, oh yeah, you're looking for jeans. Here's about 8 or 9 of my favorite pairs. Also, here's a couple shirts. So I literally tried on like 2 of the pairs that he handed me, and I was like, okay, I like these ones. And then I come out and he's like, oh yeah, well, I see your friend here, he has some dudes on. It's a type of shoe. He's like, well, what size shoe are you? And I want to show you a couple of these. And so, I was just like, trying to make this guy happy at this point. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take a look at them. And I don't know, they were really weird. They're not my type of shoe, but I mean, I tried on like a couple of the pairs, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna buy the pants and leave, because this guy went off and helped someone else. And so I go to the cash register, and he turns around, he just yells at me, "Did you find any dudes?" And I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna get any. Then after we left, my roommates started laughing. They were like, he just yells at you, did you find any dudes? And he was like, you should have been like, ha, missed me with that gay shit. Did you find any dudes? That's like the weirdest sentence that could be taken out of context so hard. Oh my god, it's a doggo. It's a Shiba. Oh, and Friday night, well, the night that I went out cruising and stuff, really good friend of mine back from high school, she has a new boyfriend. And so I met him for the first time on Friday, and I think they've only been dating for about a month, but then yeah, she Snapchatted me yesterday. It was like, ooh, just got a new tattoo. And I was like, oh, it better not have been the tattoo that we were gonna get together. So we actually have a tattoo that we want to get at the same time. They're kind of matching-ish, but we're getting them like not because they match. Like, it's just their tattoos what we want to get, and we're gonna do them together since they're kind of similar. But she goes and she gets matching tattoos with this new boyfriend of hers. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're really doing that this early in the relationship? Oh, by the way, this is the high school I went to, Lincoln East, the school with no windows. Yeah, good times at that school. The football field that like a lot of the high school football games take place at, Seacrest, we have that parking lot as the student parking lot, and a lot of burnouts and drag races took place in that parking lot. I actually have a video of one that I did in my Mustang GT. Sounds really good. You can actually hear my exhaust echo off the building from like a solid 2 blocks away. I'll include that right here. But yeah, so she goes and gets matching tattoos with this guy. I was like, you're seriously doing that this early in the relationship? She's like, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I totally see her regretting that, because I mean, this guy does seem like a really good guy. I do like him as opposed to a lot of the other guys that she's dated. But, you know, just getting matching tattoos within a month of the relationship, it's like, what happens if you guys break up? Now you have that as a permanent reminder. Oh yeah, I was with this guy. Him and I had good times. So essentially, it's like you're not really ever gonna get over the relationship, because like every time you look at your arm, you have that tattoo just staring back at you, reminding you of everything. It's like, I could totally understand getting matching tattoos at like 6 months in the relationship, but I mean, even after 6 months, even after a year, I have a good friend of mine who lives in California. The guy that in my first video that I ever posted, the guy from California that came and visited, him and his girlfriend, they're actually, you know, like breaking up, kind of like in a process of it. They're having, you know, a lot of arguments, and they're like, you know, we don't really know if the relationship is going to keep going. You know, we're actually really discussing breaking up, and they've been together for over a year. You know, it's like anything can happen. So I mean, you know, matching tattoos, this is, I really don't like that idea in a relationship. And I mean, I know that, you know, this girl's actually subscribed to me, so you're probably gonna see this. But I mean, it's just, you know, it really kind of seems like it was an impulse decision. You know, it's not really something that you thought through. I mean, I suppose you could do a cover-up, you know, if you guys do end up breaking up, but, you know, still, it's like now you're gonna know that that tattoo is covered up. And I guess that's something that, you know, a lot of people, you know, tattoos are just kind of a thing that everybody is getting nowadays, you know, without really thinking about it. And it's like, that is a permanent thing, you know? Like some of these really dumb tattoos that people are getting. It's like, seriously, you got that? And I mean, I have tattoos. I have a crocodile on the back of my leg. That tattoo is actually kind of a memory tattoo. There was a teacher I was really close to in high school. She went through her 3rd battle of cancer and ended up passing away from it. But her whole entire cancer battle was crocodile themed, because she went to like Jamaica, and like one of the people she was with was like, your spirit animal is a crocodile. So the whole entire cancer battle was crocodile themed. And so after she passed away, I got that as kind of my way of remembering her. And then on my arm, I have a haunted house themed tattoo. So there's like ghosts and bats flying around. There's like a big moon behind the house. But it's like, that's actually an idea that I've been looking at for years and years. I think I was 12 when I came across that idea. I'm 20 now. I got it back when I was 19, no, when I was 18. But I mean, that's an idea that I was looking at for a really long time, because it's like, you know, I'm a huge fan of fall. Like, fall is my favorite time of year. I like scary things, you know, it's something about me. But I mean, you see people getting tattoos of like a wolf with a knife through its head. It's like, okay, what does that mean to you, other than the fact that you think it's cool at the age of 18? One of our supply dealers at work, he has like a tribal themed tattoo on his arm, and he's like, I honestly regret getting this. This was something that I just got back when I was in my 20s. I was like, oh dude, that's super cool. And it's like, now he's embarrassed for anybody to ever see it. So those tattoos are something not to really take lightly. It's like, you know, that's a permanent part of your body now. Yeah, you can go through the laser removal treatment, but that takes a long time and it's incredibly painful. There's a guy who does motovlogging, Do It With Dan. He was getting a tattoo removed. And yeah, he talks about how painful that was, and it's still not even all the way gone. Well guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you later.